Hello. In this video, you will learn how to perform a bulk upload using Ecobank OMNILite. This is very useful for salary payments or paying several vendors at a time. In order to do this, you first need to have prepared a file to upload. And this can be done with the help of a macro, which will be made available to you upon request. We have different versions for different operating systems. If you're using an Apple device, kindly use the Apple version. If you're using Windows, please use the Windows version. I will now proceed to use the Windows version. When you open a macro, you'll be met with a message that is asking you to enable all macros. Make sure you enable all macros before you proceed. Once the macro is open, you can now proceed to input information. Please note there are various red marks all over the macro. These contain information regarding the various fields. The first field you need to fill is the debit account number, where you put in your Ecobank account number. This has to be the 13-digit account number. So I will now proceed to input mine. Next is the batch comment, which is the purpose of the upload. So I go ahead and type in December salary 2020 because this is a test for upload, salary upload. Next is the batch reference, which will be used for the file name. So please make sure you do not put in any special characters in this batch reference field. Something like this is acceptable. Next, you have to put in your client ID. This will also be made available to you upon request. It's a 9-digit number, which serves to identify you as a customer of Ecobank. After inputting your client code, you can now select the type of upload you want to perform. This can be done by clicking on the cell next to batch product. Once you click on it, there will be an arrow at the right side of the field. Once you click on that arrow, you have the two upload types available to you on this macro. You have payroll payment and bulk pay. Payroll payment is mainly tailored for salaries. Once you choose this, no matter how many numbers of beneficiaries you have on the macro, you'll only be debited once. So there will only be one debit in your statement. But each individual beneficiary will receive the funds. However, if you were to use bulk pay, every single beneficiary will appear in your statement. Okay? So I will now proceed to select payroll payment. Kindly input the name of the beneficiary under the beneficiary name column. In order to select the beneficiary's bank, you need to click on the field in the beneficiary bank column. An arrow will be made available to you on the right side of the field. Click on this and then you'll see a list of bank and branches available on the platform. The rural banks are all the way at the bottom. So click on the appropriate bank and you can proceed to input the beneficiary's account number under the beneficiary account column. Under the amount column, you need to put in the amount you want to pay the beneficiary. The credit CCY column is where you select the currency you want to pay the beneficiary. For now, we will select Ghana cedis. So in order to do this, click on the field. There will be an arrow made available to you on the right side of the field. Then select Ghana cedis. On the narration column, you put in the narration for the transaction. Please note, for payroll payment, because you are debited only once, there will only be one narration and one purpose displayed in your statement. Under the purpose column, you can proceed to input the purpose as well. Once you're done, you can repeat this step for all the beneficiaries you want to pay. And once you're done filling all the information for all the beneficiaries, you now have to click on Generate OMNILite Upload File button on the top left corner of your screen. This is the actual button that will create the file that you can upload. Please note, do not upload this .xlsm file. The file that will be generated is what you need to upload. So once you click on the button, to show you the file name and where it has been saved. Okay, so you can click on OK, and now you're ready to upload the file on OMNILite. You have to proceed to the login page and log in. Once you successfully logged in and you are in your dashboard, under the quick links, kindly click on File Upload. Once the file upload page opens, under the file type, please select Payroll, because we selected in the macro payroll payments under the batch product. If you had selected bulk pay, you would then have to select bulk pay. Now, at the end where it says file name, you need to choose a file. This is where you select the file that you've generated. I'll go ahead and click on choose file, and then select the file I have generated. Once I've selected the file, I can then click on upload. Once I've clicked on upload, I'll be met with a confirmation page that the file has been successfully submitted. You can click on OK. You'll be taken back to the dashboard. Under the bulk file, you see the file there. The number would have changed. When you click on processed, you will see the file with the file name accordingly. This is the file that we just uploaded, and this is the file name. If you want to see its progress, you have to click on the reference next to the amount, and then it will take you to a dashboard where you see the progress of the upload from uploaded to verified. The verified stage will actually verify the information that you put in to ensure that you've correctly filled the macro. And then once everything is okay, to move to the approved stage. After the approved stage, it will move to the processing stage, and then when it's processed, it will move to processed. Once it has reached processed, you'll be able to pull in a receipt. I will now pause this video. I will now proceed to refresh the page so that we can see how it looks like when the upload is processed. As you can see, the queue has moved from approved to processed, and now you can safely pull in a receipt for the beneficiary. If you had paid multiple beneficiaries, you will see the multiple beneficiaries with the different names listed in this area. So in order to pull a receipt, you click on the e-receipt button. Depending on your browser, you will see a PDF downloaded. You can open the PDF and you can see the receipt with the narration, as you can see. This marks the end of the tutorial on how to upload files on OMNILite. When you're done, please make sure you always log out for security purposes. Thank you very much.